Define those travels as you can. I have a suspicion I'm peaking. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. I think that's a little bit better. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Goglings and Gogorifics and Gog peoples of the world. I hope everyone is doing okay, and I'm coming to you from a remote location. At least I'm streaming remotely, so to speak. As we continue with episode 382, I believe it is, of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show that focuses here on story and narrative in games. And before I go any further, I just want to double check. How is my mic audio for everybody? Like, is my mic audio, like, too loud, too soft, too anything? I have limited ability to be able to troubleshoot out here, so this is kind of like, it's a bit Frankensteinian in the setup, but I'm using Artbox 2.0, which is my remote streaming setup. But every place that you stream in has different challenges. So figuring that out has been an issue. So how is my audio? How can anyone tell me? Good, bad, indifferent? We've not seen such audio since the days of yore. Anything? Anybody? Anyone? Yes? Am I audible at all? Can people hear me? Audio is good. Okay. Not peaking for you anymore. Okay, good. All right, good. It started out. It's great. Okay, cool. So welcome everybody. This is a release stream of the Bookwalker Thief of Tales, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second, but before I do, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. If you haven't done so already, please follow us on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to us on the channel. That's always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, please consider clicking through to our individual channels, because we have our own subsystems and Patreons and things like that that we have over there as well. Now, let me turn this on and then I'll explain what Bookwalker is all about as he turns on that. That's not the right one. This is the one we want. There we go. Hey, everyone. Good to see you all. I hope everyone's doing well. As you can see, I am not in my normal location. I am in a undisclosed location in the Pacific Northwest. I am out here visiting in-laws. We're going to be out here for another 10 days or so. And so I am getting some streaming in while I'm out here remotely. Now, the internet's fine, but the setup is definitely interesting. And I have switched around the way that I do remote streaming. When I first started streaming outside of my own home a number of years ago, I put together something called Artbox, which was basically like a fairly small, but still a cube size. This is back in 2016, portable computer, and it had its own separate little monitor and its own keyboard, and I basically had like a rolly suitcase, not a big one, but like a decent, like a medium-sized rolly suitcase that I used to carry everything in. And then I dropped that back when I could to something a little bit smaller. Eventually I was able to go down to a Thunderbolt dock, and I used that for the last couple of years. And then the Thunderbolt dock kind of gave up the ghost, and so I went to another thing that may or may not rhyme with Bleembleck, that is basically usable as a portable PC, on which I am able to run the GogCom versions, thank you very much, of all these games, including the one we're doing today. So I'm telling you all of this because I have troubleshot as much as I can of this system. But having said that, there may be issues during the stream where something kicks out or something doesn't quite work the way it should, and I hope that doesn't happen, but it's possible, and if it does, I apologize in advance. But I'm doing the best I can being able to get my setup up here. That said, though, I think everything seems to be working the way it should, so I think we should be all set to go for the most part. Now, let's talk a little bit about this game. Oh, first of all, also I should say that I'll be with you until 3 p.m., maybe a couple of minutes afterward Eastern. I actually don't know if there's anyone after me. Let me double check and see if there is. Yeah, Kilgore in 9 hours. Okay, so we got some time. So I may go a couple of minutes over. Not very long over, though, because I have my Shire Adventures campaign on my own channel, which is going to be going on 4 p.m. Eastern, and I need to make sure that I'm fully set up for that. So I got work to do there. So I'll probably be with you. Yeah, 9-hour stream. So I will be with you at least for another right around just under 3 hours. Now, let's talk a little bit about Bookwalker. I was interested in this not long ago. I had read a little bit about it. I should say a while ago I read about this. And then not long ago found out that it was going to be coming out right around this week. And I thought, rather than continue to play Chained Echoes, which again, I've loved Chained Echoes. I had a great time with it, and I am going to come back to it. But I did want to play some other stuff. I am not, despite Darth Sissu's jokes, the GogCom's official Chained Echoes streamer. And so I wanted to do some other stuff. And this demo really interested me. The premise is basically that you are an author who steals stories and like elements of stories and tales for shadowy figures. I don't know why these shadowy, mysterious, rich figures are having me do this. I assume we'll find this out in the game, but that's basically what we're doing. It's not a super long game. It's about 6 to 7 hours, they said. So my guess is that this is basically a 2, maybe 3 session pen and pixels thing. And then after that, I'm going to be doing some Solasta, the final DLC of Solasta, which I was originally going to do today. That is going to be what I'm going to do after Bookwalker, and when that Solasta stuff is done, then I may go back and continue on with Chained Echoes, so we'll see. But I don't know a lot about this game, honestly, other than the fact that I played the first 10 minutes to make sure everything works properly, and it does, and that I was able to get everything else going, so I am excited to see this. I could be. Yeah, but I'm not, Sisu, okay? This is what I'm saying, I'm not. Okay, so that's the only thing I didn't mention. The other thing is I desperately need everyone's help. As I'm going through this, if something does not look right or doesn't sound right, or you're like, I don't know how to, this doesn't seem exactly the way it should be or whatever, I'm going to need all of you to be helping to tell me that, because I can't myself, I can get rid of that, because I myself can't fully tell the sound and everything else out here because of this new setup. And if I showed you my webcam, I mean, it works. It definitely works. I have to streamline it a little bit, which I will do. I did that with all my other remote stuff. But it's sort of an interesting thing. But having said all that, I'm happy to see all of you, and let us get into it, he said. And let me do this by, let me go over here. Let me go over to this, and then let me do that. Okay, now give me just a second. Let me get that rolling, okay. And then we go down to this. Wait, that wasn't what I meant to hit. I meant to hit this button here. No, I don't want to do that right now. Okay. All right, transitioning now. Okay. You should see this on stream. Hang on, I know that my webcam is not right. Bear with me just a second. Give me just a second. I gotta fix my webcam here for this. Okay. It's probably also louder than it should be, and I'll fix that too. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. And I have to fix one other thing, which is Twitch chat. Get those going. Okay. Some of this is stuff that you absolutely cannot do ahead of time, no matter how much you'd like to, because you need to be live before you can see what does and doesn't work. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, now, tell me about, please, as I project this out, please tell me about Perfect. Okay. Please tell me about sound, chat, audio. How loud, how are we doing on the audio here with this? Sound seems good. It's not too loud. I don't know. Should I trust someone with the name of Wild Peaks to tell me if my audio is too loud? Maybe you like it when audio peaks, Wild Peaks. How do I know? No, I'm just kidding. Just giving you a hard time. So is audio okay? Is everyone, can people confirm? Can people confirm audio is okay? Okay. Lovely. All right. Nice low atmospheric sound. Great. Okay. So here we go. I also love the design of this character, by the way. This is the character that you play with, and it's kind of a mixed adventure game from what I've been able to tell so far. The first part plays a little bit like a kind of first-person walk-through thing sort of thing, you know, almost like a puzzle game like Myst, and then later on, as you'll see, things change, and it feels a little bit almost like a cross between kind of, and I only mean just the way the characters look, a cross between something like Pillars of Eternity. I only mean just the way that the isometric works. And if any of you played the classic game The Immortal, reminds me a little bit of that too. Great game, The Immortal. All right, let's do it. And that save data was just from that first 10 minutes of things, so. Okay. Also, the guy's language, he speaks not in English. He speaks with like this, like it speaks English, but then it's this weird kind of like gobbledygook. The power of voice acting being too expensive, maybe? Okay, now sound effects. Can you folks hear the sound of dishes and stuff in the background? Okay. Cool, great. Love it. All right. Are you expecting anyone, honey? No, Mother. Could it be the mailman? This early? We'll go and see. There's a man here, Mother. Is the door locked? I don't... It's our neighbor. Henry? No, Mother, the writer, remember? Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. Writers are there simply to provide entertainment for us without being well paid. Oh, sorry. Any editorial comments are made exclusively by Arvin Eleron and do not speak directly for the GOGCOM team or any of its subsidiaries. But what if he needs help? Is he injured or something? I don't think so. He just looks a little roughed up. He could take care of himself. That's what authors always do. They don't need health insurance or anything. You can't be too careful around these parts, even when it comes to the neighbors. Fine. Wow, man. See? See? That's what it's like. I give people books and they just stay. No. Eviction notice. Can I read it? Wait. There's an eviction notice, but it says... Why? Why does it have epidemiology results on my eviction notice? Was this like lopsum ipsum or whatever it is, the sort of Latin thing? This, jeez, you're evicted. We don't even want to bother to give you an eviction notice that says eviction notice. First, my property gets confiscated. Now, an eviction notice. Yeah, lorem ipsum. Yes, thank you. It sounds like they lorem ipsum'd it, but that's kind of funny. There's also a note here. Mr. Edian Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. Oh man, that's how it works, chat. You just register with a licensed publishing agency. Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Let me fix that. I shall... That's exactly the kind of help I need. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Where was I? In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the shackles imposing writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. City Writers Police Department. Boy. I tell you what, If you've ever had writer's block, I bet this hits a little bit different. Okay, we got garbage inside. What a delightful place. Who is this? Is that a self-portrait? Agent 007, licensed to write. Alright. Okay. Old stuff that belonged to the previous residents. They just keep it in a cupboard? Sounds like old man Henry's in the shower right now. Oh, okay. Okay, old man Henry. You go on with your bad self. This factory wasn't here yet back when they put up our building. Aha! I see, I see. Okay. That's important to keep in mind, imaginary exponent. Yeah, I'm not going to be... I wasn't going to be a jerk about it. I just was like, wait, why? I see people hanging around there all the time lately. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay. And what do you have to say for yourself? What have we here? We got the classic janitor's closet. It's locked. I'd need a key. I bet I'm going to need a key later then, won't I? Random junk. It smells like dust. Okay. Anyone home? The apartment seems to be abandoned, but you hear footsteps behind the door. No answer. Answer me! I'm a writer! Listen to my words! Publish me! Give me an advance! Okay, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Maybe Turbo Tango can explain. Shouldn't it work this way? Right, Turbo Tango? You just knock on the publisher's door a bunch and eventually they give you advances and like publish your stuff, right? That's how it works. Also, there's no option here to reverse reverse the axis so that I can be pulled down to look up. So I'm going to be doing that all day today because normally that's the first thing I do is I always change that. So I pull back on the mouse to look up and there's no option to do that, unfortunately. So yeah, you have to throw the manuscript over and through a transom. Yeah, exactly, Triffid. Also, hi, Triffid. Persistence is all it takes. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All right. Well, that did not lead us anywhere. Can I open this up? I can. Independent bookstore Letter by Letter has announced it will no longer sell any of Eddie and Quist's words. I hear the phone. I'm sure it'll keep ringing. The store's owner, Ryman Foucault, commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans, as Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity. I do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he's facing, and that we'll have his books back on store shelves as soon as possible." Yeah, that's how it works. Hope and a dream, man. Hello? Silence. Is this Etienne? No, I need a different voice. Is this Etienne? Yes? Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have had their licenses revoked, with interest. This is also how it works, by the way. You become a writer and you eventually get involved with the mafia. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not why I was trying to find you. I wanted to know. Sorry, that's me speaking. I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true? Silence. Breaking writers' shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writers' law. Let's say we can. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Flipping pages. Are yours the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years! I have 30-year writer's shackles? The hell is this? What? I was not told this was a horror game, chat, okay? I was not told. No one gave me that info that I was... damn, I spilled... hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out. But the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. 6 jobs? I was told 1. But Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. True enough, Trippin, true enough. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. Wow, man. That's not at all creepy. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Harold Pinter play, honestly. The bathroom is locked. I have to pay the water bill. They don't let you into your own bathroom in this world unless you pay the water bill? They didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Guess they thought it was a fake. Wow, man. In this dystopian future, you can't even, or present, whatever it is, can't even use a, it took all the manuscripts too. Nothing but empty boxes left. Aha, the bedroom. Okay. It's too early to go to bed. I have work to do. The neighbors across the way moved out recently. I'm still in that other guy's voice. Okay, so it's not the bedroom. Here we have a... Is this my desk? Yes, it's my desk. Alright, well, someone came and knocked on the door and ran away, so... Oh, right. Aha!
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. Okay. Then I will. Wow. What do we have here? Potion of Immortality. I have to steal a Potion of Immortality. Okay. A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate a Drop of Infinity by Jonathan Bowers and extract an item, a bottle of the magical Potion of Immortality. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, is this the author? The author of this book. That must be Jonathan Bowers. Okay. An excerpt from a book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. If that's a real book review, it would also go on to say this book wasn't delivered by Amazon when they said it would be, so 2 out of 5 stars. Totally cool to blame the author for that. What is this? Looks like this is where the stolen item goes. Okay. Right, and then this is the book that I go into. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to switch to the main menu. And the reason that I'm doing that is I want to make sure that this saves, because again, my setup is a little wonky, and I just want to make sure that it's all good. Alright, good. Wonderful. Everything's saved. Lovely. Okay. Here we go, chat. Jail cell. Oh! Okay, so see, here we are. This is sort of where a lot of the game takes place, is in this world. Oof. Ow. Ow, damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Leave your knee like it is, or use ink to heal yourself. So this is my health. And that must be ink, which I assume I use different power. I can, like, helps me activate different powers, I think. Alright, I will use ink to heal myself. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. A sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. Ow! I forgot about these stupid shackles. Oh, wow. Writer's block. Writer's block keeps you from healing yourself. Boy, that ain't the truth. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched on their surface. It's still over... Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Let me address that. Tell you what, why don't we go here. And I think I'm going to move my camera. And... hang on just a second, folks. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I don't need this one. Right. Okay, now I'm going to move this and my black square that I use together. Bear with me just a second. Okay, now we lock the black square. And move this. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, there we go. Going on an adventure. Okay, so now chat's with me on this side, but now you can see the text on the right side. Thank you very much again, Mike. Appreciate it. I think that should be better. Okay. Alright, where was I? Metal bracelets around my wrist, the writing etched on the surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You were unable to heal your knee. So I can... You know what this is reminding me of a little bit is Disco Elysium. This has a bit of a Disco Elysium vibe to me. Okay, I can leave my knee like it is or force my knee back in place. Alright, chat. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Ow. Ouch! Damn it! Oh, I lost some health, too. You bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. The crunching sound has stopped. The crunching sound has stopped. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Phew. Anyways, let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Okay. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Okay. I need to... So I'm down a little bit with healing. Alright, now we can actually explore a bit. So mushrooms. Take all. That's my inventory. Junk. Contains 10 ink. They don't look edible. There's absolutely no reason to risk it. Okay. Nothing but bones left. No potions. Okay. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But I'm going to kick the barrel. Get ready to kick. Aha, we got some apples. We got some trash there. And there's a prisoner's helmet. Whoa, guy's got 2 heads. Whoa, 2 heads. This is a really weird jail. Okay, first of all, what did I pick up? And then, so I got a prisoner's helmet, a heavy helmet spiked on the outside, smooth and foul smelling on the inside. And I got an apple, restores 1 health. Ah, once known as the fruit of discord, it now satisfies your hunger. So if I click this, yeah, my healing. Okay, so my knee's fine now. That's how you do it, chat. Just so you know, if you ever wrench your knee, the way to fix that is just to eat an apple and your knee will immediately be fixed. Works if you throw out your back or like, you know, if any of that ever happens, no problem. Get yourself an apple. You're good to go. All right. So this guy has 2 heads. I don't know what to make of that. Name, Jason Little, age 28. Hence the saying, an apple day keeps the doctor away. 1 apple day keeps the broken knee away. Ninja'd right there. Title enough. Okay, age 28, potion P4 causes unpredictable mutations. Results, unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Ruver, unknown use, production volume 1 unit. So they were experimenting on these people? It's locked. Okay, a lockpick sure would come in handy right about now. I'm pretty sure I had a lockpick or something like one at least. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. I hold to return to the real world, okay? Nope, nope, nope. Doctors hate this one weird trick. Exactly, Sinister. Okay, so we're back in reality. So, that's glowing. Ah, those look like lockpicks. Yes, they are. And here's a lockpick. Convenient. Okay, we can go right back in. I promise I won't keep doing this all the time, but I really am anxious not to have lose progress. Okay, so I have not gone much further than this in my own playthrough when I was just playing on my own. So now we're all moving into new territory. All of us together. Alright, I'm back in the jail cell. But now, I can use a lockpick. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. This is an interesting mechanic. You go to the world of reality to get into that new spot. Alright. What the... He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's temple. That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. The capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something... I don't like that voice. I'm sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here. Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it didn't end well. I'm sorry. Well, hang on. Who are you? A character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character? Of course. That's impossible. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said, too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently, too. And then I ended up with a partner who... died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. Thank you, Effect Life, for the Tier 1 sub. I'm glad that my GOG alerts are working. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back to the GOGCom community. Good to see you, Effect Life. Hope all's well. Let's see. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. You look at the walker's body again. Doubt him or take your new partner along? Oh, of course I'm taking him along with me. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful! I'm back in business. Don't know whether I totally trust this thing, but... Ah, there's a key. You see a key lying on the metal grate surrounded by clouds of searing steam. It is interesting, yeah. See, the thing is... No, I'm just going to grab it. It'll probably hurt me, but whatever. Ah! Holy crap, that's hot. You shout in pain and the key falls out of your hand and down through the grate. Well, damn it. A faint click echoes from down below. Crap! Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover, several times. I know there should be apples for Burns. What do you mean you read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place? I can find anything you need to know in the text, and I can also warn you of any traps or danger. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for? Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. And where's the alchemist? You rub your burned finger. In his laboratory to the south. Great, we can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. Alright, but first I'm going to see, do I have another apple? I don't have another apple! Hopefully I find more apples. Whoa. Some objects can be dragged around. I assume this is a hint. I guess these are hints. I don't want to use this unless I have to. You can talk to Roderick at any time. Take the cage off your neck and start examining again. What's wrong? Your cage reminds me of something. You turn it over and over in your hands until you happen to glance at your shackles where they're sticking out of your rolled-up sleeves. That's it! Your cage is made from the same metal as my shackles. And what does that mean? I'm not sure, but I think that since this metal keeps my power contained, it's also keeping you from merging with the book. Merging? Yes. If a character goes into a book, they become part of it. I can get out, but it's difficult even for me. An ordinary character wouldn't be able to. They'd also be influenced by the plot, and forget about any intentions of their own. This is a very terrifying meta-reference to the experience of writing, by the way. So this is a convenient way to transport characters. Definitely convenient. Taking a character out of a book without a cage like that would be a serious crime. You glance instinctively at the bottom of the cage and notice a new inscription. Serial number 27 out of 200. Okay. Interesting. I missed this in chat. Let's see. What killed their previous partner? Well, so, yeah, my assumption would be, if I'm a bookwalker, right, and I can go into these other books, I have to assume that other people can also go into these books, and probably, I mean, we're already working basically for a crime family, or some crime organization, so I assume that this is a kind of a wild and weird world, I would assume. Or it's a very effective metaphor for plagiarism, but either way. Okay, so there's that. We got some apples. What is this? Coins. Could be useful. Papers, burnt papers. I thought you were a writer. I am a writer. Yeah, absolutely, it should be. You should be sus. We just started about 10-15 minutes ago, Mashtai. You didn't miss that much. Okay, we got a bunch of crowbar stuff. No apples, though. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. Okay, when I go out, I want to read that note. Remind me to do that, chat. Ooh, look at this. You can drag... Okay. Strange cable. There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on, what's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there, you have no idea. Use pliers to cut the cable, or throw caution to the wind to pull it out of the wall. I bet I can't do that because I'm going to hurt myself. So I need pliers. We'll need to remember to get pliers. Alright, so what does the note say? Brian Little, potion tested, Gigantus 1. Results, proportional growth. Client, the Kingdom of Surator, military use. Production volume, mass production, 120 potions every 6 months. Okay. Alright, well, what's here? George Hamsterfell, potion tested Eater 12. Results, a mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client Anonymous, personal use, production volume 1 unit. This place is creepy. More crowbar parts. The bed and mattress have been chewed straight through by the guy who used to be in here. chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Oh, we have the prisoner's helmet. There we go. What's in there? An apple and an empty bottle. Let's go. We needed the apple. Let's go. We needed that. Yeah, back in business. Can I then get back my prisoner's helmet? No. Well, hopefully I don't need that. A hand apple. Okay. This guy we already saw. No, wait. Sign. Maxim Benderston. Potion tested, Rosette 16. Results partial restoration of limbs, but full immortality still not achieved. Client no data, production volume no data. Ah. So they're trying to get this stuff, right? Smashed skeleton. They clearly didn't want him running off. Jeez. Yeah, more apples. And also more crowbar parts. Boy, they really... Can I assemble these crowbar parts? You're standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Okay. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of an air current flowing through the crack. There's something on the other side. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but... My last partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality, that it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of... sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer, I hope. Alright, well, you know the drill, chat. We need to go back to reality and go ask our neighbors for a sledgehammer. Yeah, maybe Henry. Okay, so we're going to back up. We're going to turn around. We are going to save this by going back to the main menu. Would be nice to have a save slot here, I think. But unless he's still showering. That's true. Old man Henry, do you have a sledgehammer? Okay, so I got to go out of my apartment. These are the people with the mother who doesn't want to talk to me. Kitchen's still a work in progress. Old man Henry. Excuse me, are you home? Silence. Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Do you have some sugar and a sledgehammer? Exactly. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? Hey, I'm just curious. Don't take this the wrong way. Do you have a sledgehammer? You have one? I just need to know. A sledgehammer? Yes. There's this stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer will work. I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn. Fine, let me go look. This is gonna work? How is this going to work? Oh my god. Here, just don't break it. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. I got a sledgehammer now. Appreciate you. Thanks. Alright. Well, we got a sledgehammer. Let's go use it. Hello, Lilo Dallas. These neighbors are like, they really are not neighborly, but they'll give you at least a sledgehammer. Right, exactly. Like, you know, can you make this, that sledgehammer? I need this safe and sound. All right, well, here we go. Bam! The hammer slips out of your hands a little and your blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. Boom! You hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Okay. Alchemy ingredient. Component, green salt. This looks like an alchemy ingredient. Shelf. Burnt papers. I need to check my inventory, see if I can do anything with those burnt papers. Is this all that's here? Contact with skin causes itching and inflammation, so always wear gloves when handling. Okay. I already knew about that. That's more ink. Coins could be used for purchasing goods and services, but not really. More ink. Papers contain 7, covered with undecipherable inscriptions. Author probably didn't bother to write a description of what they mean. That's more ink. Burnt papers. Not a single word is legible on these blackened papers. For some reason, this makes you feel a sense of injustice. I'll bet there is. Okay, and then we've got more healing. I don't need healing now. Crowbar parts. Lockpick. Yep. Rags. Empty bottle could be used for storing ink. Okay, when I get ink. And a hammer. Alright, it's interesting they call that crafting. Alright, that was useful. We needed that, clearly. Okay. Now, went there. Staircase down and a cell block. Alright, let me do that. Whoa. The crematorium. Ah, this is a workbench. There's the key! The key's in front of you, lying on a grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. I feel like there must be some kind of catch. I'm not so sure about this. You gently rub your burned fingers through your glove. I can check in the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was so hot not that long ago. Let me ask for help. Alright, can you check just in case? Of course, I'd be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes, and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. Just to be clear, no one could have predicted that that was going to happen. Bah! Who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. But I'm gonna know because I need to get the key, don't I? Alright, let's check this note. Greg? Okay, that was a little creepy. I mean, it's not that Greg is the most uncommon name in the world, but it's a little creepy that this just said Greg. Those of you who know what my real name is, which is many of you, will know why that's just a little creepy. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. My real name is Greg, yes. Ooh, we got plants. We got more crowbar parts. We got an urn of ashes. And a workbench. Exactly. My real name's Greg, and I'm also a writer. This is becoming very, very disturbing. Listen, if this is basically the book version of Tron, and I'm going to be sitting here like Jeff Bridges and all of a sudden be like, you know, like... Alright. You can make tools here if you need to. Okay? Can I make tools? Oh, I want to make tools. Can I do that? Crowbar parts. How do I... Small sprouts of life in a paper world. Okay, how do I... No, doesn't let me do that. I guess I don't have the ability to make a tool yet, or I don't need to make a tool. I guess it'll tell me when I do. All right, we've got exit here, exit here. Boiler room, upper level. Okay. Trash. I have like 1,000,000 crowbar parts. You played the very successful demo. Yeah, I never had a chance to play the demo. I heard about this later on, but it's really interesting. I agree. These pipes lead down to the lower boiler room, okay? More crowbar parts. How many crowbar parts do you need? Listen, I'm not saying I know the most about crowbar parts, but there are 9 crowbar parts now. Like, that should be enough, yes? Oh, a good chunk of this first book was the demo? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to assume then that I can't yet make a crowbar. Oh, this is lovely. What a charming place. Ooh, stale bread and pieces of metal. That heals 2. Apple heals 1. That heals 2. Alright, well, that's good to know. Okay, so then if I leave this spot... Okay, I now have 10 crowbar parts. The rule of 10 says that I should be able to make something, theoretically. If I can't, then I'll know that I'm not, you know... It may just give me the cue, like, hey, do this. Friendship ended with apples, now stale bread is our best friend. Exactly. I do love bread as well. I mean, not stale bread. Fresh bread is better. I have some cinnamon... excuse me. Cinnamon swirl bread upstairs waiting for me in between streams, actually. Watch out! Watch out. Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Okay. Choose a skill. Stun all enemies, 1 damage to all, 30 ink. Drain 30 imp, 2 to 3 damage, 15 ink. Okay, let's stun him first. Enemy's next move is displayed above them. Enemies will take action once your turn ends. Okay, so they're stunned, so now I'm going to slash. Oops, sorry. Ow! You were amazing! Thank you. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You try to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently just to scare... They can actually take on any form. Even human form? You shudder again, more intensely this time. Let's not think about that. I hope there aren't any more in this book. Okay. Well, the good news is... I can use my apple to restore my 1 health that I just lost. Pile of ashes, okay. pile of helmets. Prisoners' helmets. How many people have been here? Here's the main entrance, which I won't be able to open yet, right? Because I don't have the key. Many musty papers with unintelligible writing on them. Okay. This is the exit. Lock 2, of course. You hear a crunching sound. Yikes, maybe you should stop? You continue probing at the lock. The crunching sound gets louder. Suddenly you realize the lockpick you're holding is now half a lockpick. I see how it is. God damn it. I would have stopped with the first crunch. This guy's knee crunches. Is the... Whoa. Testing area. Exactly. Okay. What the... I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. A gun case missing a gun. Well, we know how the guy got shot in the hall then. Test subjects and results of test number 26. Subject 124 deceased. Subject 125 deceased. Subject 126 deceased. Subject 127 deceased. Subject 128. This is charming. Absolutely lovely. Bullet holes in the wall? I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on, untie me already, hey. Examine the prisoner. A Division t-shirt. Full of bullet holes. So this guy got the potion of immortality, I'll bet. What does that tell us? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Forget the band logo. The holes! His shirt's full of holes! They tested the potion of immortality on him. Finally! Come on, untie me already, hey! Hi there. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt. The prisoner tries to break out of his shackles, or more precisely, he pretends to try and break out of them. It seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. Fair enough. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here on my own business. What other business is there here? Why don't you just set me free, huh? How did you end up here? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me. What's the last thing you remember? I was at a bar. The Cathedral, you know it? No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guys from Reversi recreate St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jackass with some cash wants to recreate something. The prices there make your eyes water. But how many chances do you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Interesting. So in this world, I guess, you're able to actually recreate items based on technology that you have. Let's see. What kind of beer do you drink? What do you usually drink? How about we stay focused? How about you shut up and let me do the freaking game playing microphone thing? How about that? I'm an unfiltered lager guy. Okay, let's get back on track. Were you with anyone? Were you alone? At first, yeah. And some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something. I don't know. That's all I remember. Then I woke up here. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? That asshole shot me! The alchemist. Yeah, that alchemist freak. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. I have been brought to breakfast by my wonderful daughter. He was going on and on about all this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. So, what did he do to you? He gave me some nasty drink. Thank you, OFC, for following GOGCom. Welcome to the DRM free community. It tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bowl? Orange Bowl. Thank you, Sporticus. We are all Sporticus. Welcome to the DRM free community. No. Well, it tasted a lot like that. Was that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Anyways, he forced that potion down my throat, and then he shot me. I'd never pain? I'd never felt pain like that before. It was like my whole body was... He shot you. You look at the shell casings on the table with 47 caliber bullets, but you're still alive. Guess that never occurred to me. Alright, well, let's remove the bag from the prisoner's head. And I'm going to have, chat, the time has come. Crispy bacon. Actually, chewier bacon, but it's good. No apple. I have eggs, bacon, and I got some cinnamon swirl bread. Thank you. Welcome in, I am. It's sad to see it getting review bombed on Xbox. Is it getting review bombed? Why is it getting review bombed? Why, I wonder. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because it's a Russian developer? Is that why? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad it's not for that reason. I was worried that would be why. Because of bad controls. So, interestingly, right now, I have my keyboard that I'm using and a mouse to play this. And it's not what I would call... It's not smooth, you know? I wouldn't say it's smooth, but it's not really a problem because the game is not super fast-paced anyway. Now, later on, if the game requires dexterity checks and things like that, basically, you know, this is not a very good, if you'll pardon the pun, where we are, Twitch gaming type of game, but that's my experience so far. Let's see. Oh, do they? See, because I'm not playing on a controller. I did actually play a little bit of this on a, again, a Bleembrek, rhymes with Bleembrek, and using the GOGCom version of it. And the controls there were fine. It's slightly jankier doing it with the keyboard and the mouse, so... Yeah, there's also an update that I wasn't able to update it right now. I'll probably update it for later on. So when we play this in a future week, we'll see if the controls have changed at all. But so far, I'm not, like... The controls don't feel really problematic to me thus far. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. I'll get over it. You slowly unwind the rope, then pull the sack off the prisoner's head. Just don't panic. Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell are you? I warned you. Hey now, calm down. I'm human just like you. Well, almost. Are you an alien? No, I'm a writer. And also an alien. No, but that's not important right now. Don't distract me. What band is on your shirt? Oh, that. No idea. I took it off some guy. Okay. Where are you going? Don't leave me here. Alright, blue sulfur. I now have green and blue. Now that I have those tools, maybe now I can actually make a crowbar with the parts that I have. Yes, we got another apple, chat. Let's go. This ladder can only be lowered from above. Okay. Right. Okay, so, that being the case, let me go back to the hallway. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It feels very much as a point and click. Although, again, I'm getting big-time Immortal vibes from this, and I don't know why. Immortal is more action-oriented than this is, but I'm getting way, way more. No, wait. I want to go down there. Immortal vibes. Which is, of course, an action game, but... Okay. Now, with this workbench, now that I have tools, can I make something? Well, I need to. I have 12 crowbar parts. I have tools. Guess I still don't need to make tools. Actually, wait, where am I going? Oh, and also, I'm low on ink. Can I get ink by using junk? Sulfur smells like hell. Can even show you what hell looks like if you put it near fire. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... I've been out... Except going down, right? I think I've now officially been everywhere. You can melt junk at workbenches. Okay. I don't think I have the ability to do that yet, though. It hasn't given me the option for this yet. Let me just check something. Right, that's the prisoner lot. That's the testing area. Yeah, the exclamation point is when you have something new that's been added to your inventory. I feel like I ought to be able to get to a place where I can get more ink. That I feel like that's going to be important later, but... This hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you can use to pry it open, like a crowbar? Where am I supposed to get a crowbar? They don't just leave crowbars lying around in places like this, you know. The last room had a decent-looking workbench in it. You might be able to cobble together something resembling a crowbar there. I'll give it a shot. Okay, now that I've done that, now the game will let me use the workbench. Okay. So you've worn out all workbench. We need a crowbar, right? Shouldn't be hard to make at this workbench. Alright, here we go. Crafting time. So, crowbar equals tools plus crowbar parts. Let's craft that. We got one. And then you can make a lockpick with tools and... What is that? Pieces of metal. I only have 1 out of 3 of those. You can make pliers. I need pliers for that thing upstairs. I actually need another piece of metal, because those pliers will let me cut the cable in the room upstairs. And then a bottle of ink. I need more ink. But I can extract from junk ink. So now I can craft that. Okay. Nice. Interesting. So now if I use this bottle of ink, restores 100 ink. I feel like I don't want to use that yet because I still have a little bit of ink left. And it also shows me that I've got this crowbar, a faithful companion in any fight against planks, lids, or small obstacles. Okay. Can I... Okay, good. I'm basically saving this, chat, because it's supposed to be saving as you're going along, but just in case. Wait. What? Okay, I hope that brings me to where I was. I was in the crematorium. Okay, good. I have everything I'm supposed to have. Good, good, good. Lovely. Okay. So now I have a crowbar. No, no, no. Crowbar. I think there's a way. I see you can actually drain, and I'm guessing it means draining ink from creatures, because I think that was one of the options when I was fighting that spider. Boiler room, lower level. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out for myself. Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars, but I can use the crowbar to grab the crystal. You poke the crowbar too and move it from side to side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Damn, I can't reach it. Alright. Try using ink. You let a drop of your blood, ink, fall onto the bars. This tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? Ah, the shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. The bars move easily, bending to your will. You'll never believe it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the cage. Huh? Roderick? I've decided to call you that. It has a nice ring to it. Excuse me, I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So do you know what your name is? It definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. Alright, so we got a crystal. Component red lead, an alchemy ingredient. If you look at it under a microscope, you can see thousands of small, sparkling crystals. I like all these ingredients that we're getting because I have a feeling we're going to need them. Pieces of metal. Okay, now that I have 2 pieces of metal, before we go any further, 2 pieces of metal now means that I should be able to craft pliers, and that will let me get, and I see the exclamation point, which shows that we can craft something else. Oh, I need tools. Oh, shoot. Okay. I need tools. My bad. Okay, so I forgot that I used up my tools making those. So we'll need to get tools. The key, finally. You see the key lying on the solid stone floor. There's no grate for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. You take a deep breath. Slowly, carefully, you pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all around you for signs of a disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes and quite cold to the touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? And most importantly, we can open the front door now. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. Well, well, well. What the... Again? So it's not a real jail? It's real, but... Stop, no spoilers. Fine. I feel like I would be asking for spoilers all the time if I were in this world, honestly. Defeated the key boss. Exactly. Pieces of metal. Okay, I have plenty of pieces of metal now. I just need tools. Note. Greg! What? I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. Ooh. A ring. Looks like this ring didn't melt in the crematorium fire. A forgotten symbol of an oath or status. Okay. And that's going to give me more ink. Containers filled with ashes. A container filled with bullet casings. I mean, it did said this book was told from the villain's point of view, so... What's up? You sensing something again? Yeah, whatever's up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do that now. Got it. Okay. Well, let's take the ink then. Full ink, full health. Alright. I apologize for saving again, chat, but that makes me nervous. Alright, I'm gonna have a few bites of egg to give myself strength for the fight ahead. Remember, chat, apples heal you. Egg and bacon and cinnamon swirl bread gives you the strength needed to fight whatever you're going to fight. All right, here we go. Okay. An old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria of Brahmin, daughter of Esmond III, within 3 days. Alchemy Master Alexander of Media. Why, thank you, Rudinell, and good to see you, man. Oh, man, okay, we got people around. So we can drain people of ink as well. Oh, we got 3 spiders. What I'm thinking about here is I could use Drain again. I could use Stun again. That would kill both of these and the spider up there on that box. But if I do that, I'm using up more ink. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to drain ink from one of these guys. I'm going to take a hit from one of them, but that's okay. And then I'll deal with that last dude. Because this guy on the right, this guy over here, is going to be idle anyway. There we go. That way I took only 1 damage. I did use a lot of ink, but I can get more ink back. Got my apple there for that. That cinnamon, so that cinnamon. I have cinnamon on the brain. That stun is going to be very useful, but you got to be careful because I'm sure ink is an exceedingly limited resource in this game. So yeah, there is a lot of incentive to basically take all of this stuff. Wait, what? Okay. There is a lot of incentive to take all of this stuff. Because you're going to need it for all the ink extraction, etc. Plus apples, of course. Ornate chest in among the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. You grab the lid, but you can't lift it. I think it's locked. Crowbar. Try and pry the top off with the crowbar, but you can't get a grip. The lip between the lid and the chest is too small. Crowbar isn't going to cut it here. Okay, I need a lockpick. But I need to make a lockpick, and I don't think I have the materials for that yet. Crates are empty. Everything was stolen long ago. Okay. Let me go in here. I can at least extract ink. And maybe I can also build some stuff, although I don't think I have what I need yet. Yeah, I needed tools to make these pliers. I also need a tools to make a lockpick, so. But I need 3 more ink to craft. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I need 3 more ink. All right. Now I know. Jail key. Every inmate's dream. The key to the jail door. Okay. Still need pliers, still need a lockpick. Still locked. Key fits the lock perfectly. About time. Okay. Ooh, we got a jail storage room. Oh, wait. I see the exit. I don't want to go there yet. The barrel is labeled Supplies and Ingredients for Alexander of Midia's Lab. It's empty. Okay, that's not so great. Man. Aha! The laboratory. Got a workbench. That's nice. That's nice. Vials, flasks, powders. Give me some tools. Oh, God. Here we go. Damn! So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Oh, God damn it. Damn. You should probably hurry or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver. What? Is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers. Oh, right. Look, some spoilers are okay, alright? You see an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Alright, let me read the alchemy recipe book. There are bookmarks all throughout the book. Guide to making acid. Corrosive acid, green salt plus blue sulfur plus red lead. Order unknown. Well, I have all those things, actually. I do have those things. What do the other notes say? Notes on salt. Never start with salt, never end with salt. Ah, logic puzzle. All right, Chad, here we go. So, never start with salt, never end with salt. So, salt has to be in the middle. Notes on sulfur. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Okay, so salt has to be in the middle, and that means that lead has to come after. So it goes sulfur, salt, lead. Stray drops of acid seem to have eaten away most of this page. What did I just say? Sulfur, salt, lead? Yes, sulfur, salt, lead. Okay. Sulfur. Now salt. Now lead. It worked! You made acid. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Now I've got acid. I'm not sure what the value of this is going to be. Product of ancient alchemy in your sharp mind can destroy any obstacle. Okay. Okay, still can't do any of that. We got a laptop. Trying to figure out the time frame of this world. A chemical-spattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. The desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. A caption underneath it says, Victoria Breminski, daughter of Esmond III, Bremen Museum, 1201. The only thing he has installed is a browser. That's it. Was he trying to recreate this woman? I wonder if he was trying to recreate this woman, and that's what all these effects are. By the way, we are about roughly about a halfway through the stream, so this is a good spot to say hello to everybody. Welcome to episode 382 of Pen and Pixels. This is the show that I do here on GogCom's Twitch channel, focused on story and narrative in games, and story and narrative in games. You couldn't have more story and narrative than this. And I hope you folks are enjoying it. This is available on GogCom's Twitch channel. I wasn't able to put up the weird science route, exactly, Illness. I wasn't able to put up a link. There is an affiliate link somewhere that I have that I can't. Anyway, I was only able to do so much, so I wasn't able to put up an affiliate link. I'll try to get one up here in a couple of weeks when I next play this game. But you can definitely check this out on GogCom. It is available now. This is actually came out late last week, and this is the first time we've streamed it, so this is technically the release stream. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I will be with you until about a little after 3 p.m. Eastern, so you can follow along with this as we continue to go through this very interesting game. Very cool. Again, reminds me a lot, I keep saying The Immortal. Something about that gives me a vibe. It sort of reminds me of this cross between Disco Elysium and The Immortal and something else. Some other thing is tickling my fancy, and I can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but I'm liking it so far. Oh, what? It doesn't matter. There are only 2 tabs open. Okay. Bremen burial sites, 12th century. Yeah, he was trying to restore Victoria Bremen. He was looking for ancient burial sites, one to be exact, the grave of Victoria Breminski. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry, to go resurrect her? That's why I keep telling you we have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. We don't have time for that. Emails between him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. For 'twas hard indeed spilling blood with a blade, a most trying and foul business. How practical of him. So they let him use a gun in his experiments? Since there is no way to escape this laboratory, I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it. You mean there was no way to escape, right? You look at the melted wall. Well... this is his search history. Online driver's ed classes, plus a whole bunch of chemical names. To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years. Okay. Shadowrun. That's also what this is reminding me of a bit. The Shadowrun games from Harebrained Schemes. Someone melted the wall with caustic acid. It seeped across the floor, and there's definitely no way through. Bed is neatly made. Looks like no one slept in it. Ladder is blocked with a metal beam. There we go. Okay, that leads all the way down to here, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Prisoner looks at you greedily. Can you untie me now? I told you everything I know. Okay. The only thing I need now is I need to get those pliers. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can use the acid to cut through that chest. Can't use the crowbar. Yeah, I already knew that. Wish I hadn't broken my lockpick. Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't there a door? There was an exit that I don't think I took. I go up here. There was an exit in one of these rooms that I didn't take. I went up here. Here. There we go. Human skeleton, no head. Great. Pieces of metal. Got more bread, though. We got more bread. In honor of that bread, chat, I'm going to have a bite of my cinnamon swirl bread. Cinnamon is so good. Okay. Barrels smell like oak and wine. You can feel wind blowing through the cracks between the bricks. Yep. Looks like someone walled off the entrance to the lab from the inside. Cinnamon swirl bread is so good. And without raisins, by the way. No raisins in this cinnamon swirl bread. You raise the hammer, wind up, and swing it into the bricks. Very nice, very nice. An old note. Alexander of Mydia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but it was in fact poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Advisor to the late King Esmond III. So, that skeleton outside, this is the alchemist. And whoever came in was some guy who tracked down this guy's information, used that information to basically recreate stuff. And the stuff that he recreated was trying to find this person that he could then resurrect. Tools! Let's go! Whoa. This is very Assassin's Creed type of stuff too, as well. Okay, let's get these tools first of all. Okay, we're going to use those tools to make a ply. Well, I hope I can find two, because I want to try to make the one to get those pliers. Oh god. That's a big, big spider. That's a very big spider. Nice. 2 misses. Let's go. I saw that coming. Oh, I can't. Okay, he's dead. Ow. Okay, still misses. That's good. Nice. Okay. Ha ha ha. What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders, fighting against... I told you, I'm not afraid of spiders. You notice that your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now? That metal door over there. We're not doing that yet. First of all, we're healing ourselves. I do have 2 pieces of bread. We took 2 damage, so that's okay. Could have been a lot worse. All right, we're gonna loot this place for all it's worth. Then we're gonna make those pliers. We're gonna figure that out. I am a little worried about the lockpick situation because I want to be able to use 2 sets of tools. Plan for rebuilding the jail from the simplest details to the most complex parts. So they rebuilt this jail. That's wow. Yes, another apple. Let's go. Pieces of metal. Pile of ashes with another ring. Okay, okay, I don't want to do that metal door yet. It's an interesting resource management. I mean, it's not that the combat is like super complex or anything, but it's an interesting resource management thing of figuring out when to stun, when to drain, when to slash. Okay, now we are going down to the workbench. So this is where the demo stopped? Yeah, okay. I actually probably could have gone elsewhere for this workbench now that I think of it. This was unnecessary, but oh well. Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry, I just decided to give you all a tour of the jail again. First of all, extract. Secondly, give me a bottle of ink, please. I'm worried about that lockpick, but I really want to see what's in that room. So... okay, I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. Is it this one? Nope. Wait a second. No. Never mind. Doesn't access. That's fine. Okay. Ordinary power cable. And I can use pliers to cut the cable. You cut the cable, it sparks and hisses. What are you doing, sir? I don't know if that was necessary now. Man, I'm worried that I chose wrong. Maybe it was just a red herring. But I really, really wanted to see what was going on with those pliers. So... well, maybe it will end up having been useful for something. Ladder up, I think. Exits. Oh, wait. Nope, I went the wrong way. You go this way through here. Cell door. Yeah. Okay. Here. This door leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. How am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave. But I can do that. You uncork the acid. A caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. Let's do it. You splash the contents of the flask over the door. Layer after layer of metal starts sloughing off and dripping onto the floor. Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in this acid. Okay, but... bang, bang, bang. Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry. Okay, that seemed bad. Research Institute hallway. That's the exit. Wow, the director's been shot. This guy, whoever it was, got infatuated with wanting to like resurrect this girl, this woman I said girl because it's like some princess or something. And now this guy has gone on a rampage. This is not good, chat. Not good. I'm also one step behind this guy all the time. Yep. 3 bullet casings. Yep. The computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file under the stains. I want to see what this is. I'd advise you to hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. Report, date 4/31/45. Progress on potion A1, potion of eternal life. Attempt 344 conducted by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We're going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. I think he's getting close to... The report ends there. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly. Alright, I advise you to hurry. 3 new emails. Invoice from Reverse Eye. Final invoice for all work performed between January 2042 and August 2045. Alright, now we have a time frame. Near atomic environmental restoration for Project Jail. Total area of 3,519 square feet. Welcome, Mako-san, to GOGCOM. 14... That is $1 million. 2. Near atomic human restoration. Sample, severed skull, 1403. 47 resurrection attempts, $18,300,000. They tried to resurrect the alchemist 47 times? Jesus. He cost them a pretty penny. Rest assured, everything is going according to plan. Yes, Reverse Eye's services have ended up being more expensive than you expected due to additional attempts to reanimate the alchemist. But you will recoup those expenses in full. We've already reconstructed the jail. The rest is simple. Wait for the alchemist to rediscover the recipe for the potion of immortality. We're currently working to accelerate our access to human subjects. So they resurrected so I take it back. They resurrected the alchemist. They wanted him to make a potion of immortality, but instead of making the potion of immortality, or rather, he wanted to make it too, but not for them. He figured out this thing about a gun, had them get him a gun so that he could shoot his guards, get out of the jail, so he could go and resurrect his true love, his lover. We should have seen it coming. Evil rich men who want to live forever. It's a pretty tired theme, even for a book as old as this. I can't disagree. I understand how important this laboratory is, and I can assure you that John has my full confidence. He was the security guard at Billery's head office, and before that he was my personal bodyguard, so I literally trust him with my life. P.S. About the new doors between the science office and the testing facility, I assure you there's absolutely no way to open them from the inside. With locks like these, you'll hardly need John. Nothing interesting here. Well, they were wrong about that, weren't they? A head wound. Stack of reports. Let this be a lesson to you, chat. If you want to resurrect a super intelligent guy, don't assume that he's not going to be able to figure his way out of whatever you have intended for him. Exactly. Well, yeah, and they didn't, and look what it cost them, didn't it? Yeah. Oh god. How many shots does this gun have? Research Institute reception. We're right behind this guy now. A visitor registration book filled out in neat handwriting. Shouldn't have given this guy a gun. Yep, exactly. The guard is already dead. I love that we're running after this guy. Do I really want to catch the alchemist? I mean, I know we have to steal stuff, but like... Whoa. Taxi! That was him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Hurry, follow that car. The driver gapes you in horror. Damn, you should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people. You use up a few drops of ink. Your features slowly lose their definition, and your face morphs into a completely different one. What even is that? Hello! You smile at the driver. The driver's mouth slowly opens and he utters a choked... Thank you, Eric, for the follow. He utters a choked cry that sounds more like a rasp. Your transformation must have scared him even more. You don't have time for this. The terrified driver offers barely any resistance. You get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage over the rearview mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Let's roll. I don't know. It made sense at the time. Seems bad. Bremen Cemetery. Oh my god, we smashed up the freaking... Oh no. The alchemist slowly crawls toward the entrance to the cemetery. Looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places and his arm. Almost there. The alchemist continues his slow crawl. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Yeah, let me give him some blood. Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. But you can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. You find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to the light, examine it. Well, that's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is Etienne. I'm going after. He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover is none of my concern. You do realize if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times, over and over again, every time somebody read the book. And this cycle will be broken. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. That's true. That's true. He did. That's true. But he's still a human being. He's a character in a book, written by someone. He's not alive. I'm sure there's enough of the potion to go around. My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half a potion or a third or anything like that. But your orders don't say anything about it being full, right? I'm not risking failing this job just to save a fictional character. You do understand that the alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to. And I still say that we should at least... You shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint grumbling. That's enough from you. I don't expect to lose what I have for the sake of a character. Ah, man. So I have a choice. I mean... Let me think this through. So he killed a bunch of guys. Or, not guys, people. He killed a bunch of people, right? He killed a bunch of people, and he... But he only did that because he was resurrected in the first place by this shadowy corporation. And all he wanted to do was get back to his love. Yeah. Right, and the guy, and here's the other thing too, he killed the king, but the question is, it sounds like that might have been an accident. The king was telling him to make this potion of immortality. He ended up poisoning him, but only because he was trying to get the king to be immortal, and then he got beheaded. I think because of that and the maintaining the narrative that I'm going to split the potion in half. I think that's what I'm going to do. You sure this is a good idea? If I try and trick my client, I'll terminate my contract. Then I definitely won't be writing for the next 30 years at least. Fine. Also, it'll help me with Roderick. You stride over to the trash can and find an almost empty soda bottle inside. This will have to work. Pour the rest of the soda out onto the ground. You pour half the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from the sugary soda. Then you give the original bottle back to the alchemist. As you're about to hand the potion over, your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, much louder and stronger than before. Crunch. Damn. The bottle tumbles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. Watch out! The potion continues its flight, and you fling your hand out, but there's no way you'll get there fast enough. The potion bottle makes a clinking sound as it lands on the alchemist's head. Ow! Clinks again as it bounces off him and flies back up into your hand. Ooh, caught it. What the hell? That's not how physics works. Phew. Guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. The spark returns to his eyes, and he reaches up to take the potion with a trembling hand, the one that isn't injured. Sorry for, you know. He doesn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the wall, he slowly makes his way toward the cemetery gate. All right, I hope that was worth it. I can still go in there if I get a lockpick, but I don't know that I have another lockpick. Or if I had tools, for that matter. Wait, aren't there tools downstairs? I think there were tools downstairs. It says is that what it said was forest berries on the label? That's pretty cool. Okay. Maybe Henry got some lockpicks. Well, I do need to return... Yeah, but I was going to say I do need to return the sledgehammer to him, but I guess I don't want to give him the sledgehammer yet, right? Interesting. Hey neighbor, where's your sledgehammer back? Do you have any lockpicks I can borrow? Can I use your sledgehammer for lockpicks? Actually, I think what this actually is doing is closing the box. I think that's what it is. Courier's waiting for me downstairs. Did you get the item? Yes. Put the briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. I did not save before this. I saved overall, but... Here's your payment. We will be in touch. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Alright. Hello? What did you deliver to me? The potion of immortality, just like you ordered. No, this is half the potion of immortality. And it's in an old soda bottle to boot. I just thought... But it's still the potion, though, right? I just want to make sure the alchemist could... You're fired. Damn. Crap. Well, that's... Man, this is Roderick's fault. Blame Roderick.
Easy to get in.
You can live here for now, partner. Two weeks later, I feel like I didn't get enough sleep. I had 2 weeks of sleep.
Easy to get in.
I hope that I'm going to have some... I don't know. Ooh. Hey, this place is looking up a little bit. I have a better desk than I used to. I jotted down a few ideas for my skills. Oh, you can get cool skills. Alright, so we have slash, drain, and stun. We have shield, absorb damage. Nice. That's cool. Well, if the game... Exactly. Listen, if the game was over and I had, like, screwed myself, I wouldn't be able to do all this. This place is looking up. We got a couple of cacti here.
Easy to get in.
We got a better desk. Amanda gave back some of my things. Did they pay the water bill yet? New book announcement. Andre Duvall wanted to live a quiet life, get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs. But suddenly he finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival staged by aliens, and the prize for winning is no less than the Elixir of Immortality, a brilliant novel full of live action that literally spills off the pages right into the reader's face. Stella Quinn. What absolute trash. So the writers bought that immortality thing, huh? Hello. Oh, you finally... Mr. Quist? Etienne Quist? Oh, yes. I'm calling from the Writers' Police Department. This is a scheduled call? Okay. Have you selected the publishing agency where you will serve your sentence? Not yet. I'm still deciding. You do plan to begin working off your sentence, right, Mr. Quist? Yes, of course I do. I just want to take a little break before... We urge you to choose a publisher quickly. We also recommend Morok as the most suitable publisher for you. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to the management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No, I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your responses to this survey have been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. And some pizza boxes. What the hell, man? Hello? Hi, Rich. Can you take another order? Oh, it's you. Another order. I'm ready. Ah, damn. You're not Rich. Sorry, wrong number. Dude. Hello? Yes? But you know, it's not a big one, so I guess I can give you one more chance. Thank you! Besides, I haven't been able to get in touch with my most incompetent walker. You'll make a good replacement for him. The order is at your door. See, it worked out. It worked out, Chad. It was fine. We helped the alchemist out, and in the end... And look, we got better desks, we got better stuff. You know? I wonder how our neighbors are doing. Mr. Quist, I'm writing this letter to express how deeply grateful I am for your books. In all of modern literature, I never thought I'd find such interesting, truly lifelike characters with unique flaws and virtues. But in your novel, I don't even have the words to describe what it makes me think. I just give it all to my friends and insist, no demand, that they read it. It's fine. Base upgraded, exactly. The world of books is truly worse off without you, and I hope the misadventures you're experiencing won't dull your desire to write. Our whole little book club is waiting expectantly for new works from you. Sincerely, gratefully, and with love, Edna Rabier. It's very nice of you, Edna. Hetty and Quist, please ensure you are at home tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. The furniture you ordered will be arriving door-to-door delivery. The order's been paid for in full. Sincerely, Frank's Cozy Furniture Store. Ah, I can't get out. Okay.
It's easier to get a new one.
Alright, I'll put it on the desk first. And then I'll go check on my neighbors. What do we got? A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the spark of a hammer by Torben Zakinski and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. The Hammer of Thor, huh? An excerpt from a review. A solid work, even though it seemed like it would have the imprint of a pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped in the sparkling coat of a new look? I confess, I couldn't even have imagined that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such ancient material. Whoa, that's where he put the hammer, huh? Okay. Very cool. Alright, we're going to go check with the neighbors and save it, and then we're going to go into that area. Henry! He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. But I brought you back your thing. I'm going to be wondering about that chest for a long time. Hey, the kitchen's ready. Nothing really changed after the renovations, yeah, except that we have a toaster. Got pots and pans. You have any,
I don't know.
They're not mine, but they've been here for several days now. Should I wash
Easy
them?
to get in.
Yeah, I'll wash them.
Door lighted.
I mean, they gave me a sledgehammer. It's the least I can do. Smells like burnt bacon. Oh, that's not good. Regular bacon, though, is good. Yes, we get another apple. I deserve that apple. I just washed up the dishes. Okay. Okay, these people are still not doing anything. Nothing to do with me. Okay. So. I still can't get into the bathroom, huh? Still haven't paid the water bill. Okay. So, let's save it. Yeah, occupied! Occupado! Okay. Let's go get the Hammer of Thor, chat. Oof. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, on we go. Totally different world here. I wonder if you could expand your ink capacity later. I bet you can. I bet there's a way to do it. All right. Damn, sure is icy here. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry, I get it. You writers never pull your punches when it comes to characters. What do you mean? I helped the alchemist. Almost cost me my job. That's not it. It's hard to explain. Hey, what's up, Craigery? How are you? This snow is looking really good right now? Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting game, this. I'm actually really liking this a lot. Well, I wanted to apologize. That was rude of me. Rude isn't quite the word I would have used. Oh, stop it. That alchemist was a literal murderer. Alright, let's agree that we won't hurt any more characters. Okay, here's what I don't understand about that. Unless his argument is, well, you knocked him, you, like, ran into him so there was a crash or whatever. It feels like this is what I would have gotten if I hadn't helped the alchemist, and I did. You come to steal Mjolnir? Blackguard villain, I say thee nay. So are you overheating down there where you live, Craigery, right now? None at all. Right. Deal. What are we doing in this book, anyways? I need to find a hammer belonging to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. Then let's get going. Okay. Every time I see this wake up, I start thinking about, can't wake up. Wake me up, can't wake up. The banner says Thor's batteries will keep your fridge charged for 3 whole days. Man, we have a hanging robot. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. And it's hard when the family wants to be outside and enjoying the weather. Where we are right now, I'm in Seattle, north of Seattle, and it's it was definitely a little chilly yesterday morning. High of like 72 and like a low of like 58, 59, and it's been kind of a cool spring into a cool summer back home as well. So over 100 degrees. Well, stay cool, you guys, as best you can. Hydration, you know, the whole bit. If you think about it, why would someone hang a robot? It's not... Oh! Hello. What the... Hi there, robot. Correct. I am a robot. My name is Modi. Can you confirm that you're a human intergalactic? Dun, dun. I think I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna play that like upward downward for that voice. Can you confirm that you're a human? Well, for the most part, yeah. Sensor accuracy increased to 89%. Thank you, human. What are you doing in... No, do you need help? Do you need help? You point at the rope around its neck. Thank you, human, but I will be perfectly fine. Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging there unconscious. Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice. Is he saying you're only 27% caring? Pfft. Don't worry, I put myself in sleep mode to save battery. Do you think I can find you a new battery somewhere? You look sideways at Roderick's cage. That is 100% care. That's good writing. It's a good line. The robot tilts its head to the side and blinks. The human continues to demonstrate care. 16% this time. But don't worry, I'm operating on a fresh battery, and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement. Are you alive? Modi is unable to answer this question, selecting standard introduction. I am Modi, a robot, model ASGD-6. Produced on special order at a Sindri Broker Group factory ×6. I am pleased to serve you. Okay. There's a power plant near here, right? That's right. Just up the road, you'll find my workplace, Thor Power Plant. Yeah, I am. You damn right I am. Fantastic. Have you heard anything about them having a hammer? The hammer of Thor. Just this morning I checked that it was intact. Like I do every morning, and that is a fact. Break it down now. And, how is it? Your eyes dart from side to side, and you rub your hands together. It is 100% intact. Well, then let's head for the power plant. Let's take the robot down. How about I take you down from there, Modi? I wouldn't mind that, but I also wouldn't want to be a bother. No, we're taking the robot down. Modi's awesome. To be honest, I have no idea how to get you down from there, but I'll just... You look at the robot, then at the branch, then at the rope. A knife, a ladder, a truck, and a hacksaw would be useful, but all you have is your own 2 hands. Let's use ink. What are you planning? You approach the rope connecting the robot to the tree and carefully touch it. The ink seeps into the rope. Several fibers change color and start to fray. I don't have the strength for the whole rope, but a few fibers should be enough. Human, I don't understand what you're... A loud crack and a crashing noise drown out the robot's mechanical babbling. Yeah! We got you down. As though nothing happened, the robot starts petting a cat that has jumped out from a nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Well, I can't blame it. Are you okay, Modi? No damage? Thank you, human. I'm fine. Now I, too, am performing care. The stray cat purrs contentedly under the robot's hand. Look, chat, this game already has proven itself to be as good as it gets. Okay? This game is already proven. Thank you, Jusco. Welcome to the DRM Free community. We have a robot, and we have a stray cat. Now, if they add on to that, 11 out of 10, if they add on to that a dog, then the game enters legendary status. So far, it's just really, really good, based upon what I've just described. Why would you review bomb a game and focus on the controls when there's a robot that you can make talk like the Intergalactic and also a stray cat that you can pet? I mean... The robot is petting the cat as though nothing happened, doesn't seem to care about anything else. Okay, that's fine. Intergalactic supersonic. Whoa. Okay. It says bench. Do not remove battery if bench is occupied. There's an empty battery compartment under the label. Where do we get a battery? Well, you know. What do you mean I know? Where? From the robot. Is it battery operated too? Yep. Hold on. You said we weren't doing any more killing. We're not killing it. We're just turning it off temporarily. You see a metal panel labeled power plant. Okay, that's good. I had heard earlier today, Craig Reese, someone had said that it kind of got review bombed, at least on Xbox. Now, I don't know if that's different. And actually, you know what? That actually makes sense. Maybe the Xbox review bombing is because of the controls, and you're not getting that review bombing on GOG and on PC games because there's no, you're using a mouse and keyboard, so the controls aren't those problems. So, yeah, exactly. Just what you just said. So, yeah. There are 2 battery compartments on the panel, okay? There's a label at the top, power plant. Below that is some text. Activates and deactivates the power plant's anti-avalanche defenses. I'm guessing I can't do anything with that, yeah. I guess that's it. Thor power plant. The hammer's in there somewhere. So do we have to dig the power plant out of the snow now? I don't think so. There's a couple panels over there. I bet they open the entrance. Alright, so I gotta go back and get the battery from Modi. I'm not hurting Modi, though. Yeah, and it makes me wonder a little bit about the control system. I mean, again, sometimes consoles and PC games do not always match up, you know? We don't need to go there. Why is that? I want to see what's down the road. The book says, further down the road was the town that the angry mob came from. The town sounds perfect. Somewhere to explore, and I bet it's not this damn cold there. You shiver as a weak gust of wind blows across your back. No, I mean what I just read is the entire description of the town. Oh, so the author didn't write it in. Right. We can't go to a place that doesn't have a detailed description in the book. Fine, let's head north then. Alright, I gotta go get Modi. So we can't get inside the power plant without the robot's battery? I don't see any other way in the book. Besides, it's not murder. We're just turning it off for a little while. Then we'll turn him back on. Right? Yeah. I promise. Then that's that. Just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch. Fine. You move Roderick's cage to your back. You look at the robot. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and has a huge handle. The cover comes off surprisingly easily. Does the human want to perform care and charge my battery? Don't worry, I am 81% certain that I'll manage to reach the power station and charge it myself. I just want to spend some time with this wonderful cat. Meow. The cat meows happily. It seems to like Modi a lot. Oh my god. The game is laying this on really thick. I need some eggs for this moral quandary. But, like, I don't know what else we could do. You know, what other options would we have? Except 28 years of hard labor. You touch the battery. It's firmly seated in its socket. Human, please be careful with my battery. If it comes out, I'll plunge into eternal darkness. Oh, no! Eternal darkness? What the... Are you kidding me? Eternal darkness? Yeah. Well, that's our show. And oh, man. There's no other option here. I mean, I really don't want to plunge into eternal darkness. God, this is awful. This is actually really hard for me. Can it be? I almost did the robot voice. Can it be you're starting to actually feel something from these characters? But without batteries, we can't. Modi turns to look you in the eye, still petting the cat. You shut your eyes and sharply yank out the battery. Ah! Why? Modi's eyes go dark. The battery is yours to do with as you wish. The cat under the robot's frozen hand also pauses and starts to sniff at it. My God, let's get out of here. No more murders. Can I... We got to come back and get a battery for it. Plus sign goes on top, I think. Alright, plus on the bottom. I think it worked. Yeah. Whoa. Frozen man. A lonely, worn-out briefcase sits by its owner's frozen right hand. It was still occupied when they did it. The briefcase is a combination lock on either side of the handle. Are we gonna... Bang! The locks pop apart when you slam them against your knee and you open the briefcase wide. Okay then, anything interesting in there? This box has the Thor power plant logo on it. The box has words on it. Sale, buy 10 batteries and get one free. Free battery cannot be resold. What's a sale? You open the box and take out a battery. Don't worry about it. You start rifling through the frozen traveler's papers. A bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. Looks like reports, inquiries. The Commonwealth of 9 countries will review the situation containing Thor and Jormungandr individually. Thor and who? Jormungandr. Who's that? I thought you were the one with access to the book's text. Do you not know? It is a great serpent that surrounds the world, is what Jormungandr is. Yeah, exactly. Hello! Hi, Gaia Shield. It's not easy to search the entire text for one single word. Let's see, what else? President Odin has ruled at blah blah blah. Read it carefully, there might be something important in there. Oh, here we go. As chief inspector, you'll need to visit the now defunct power plant to assess it and draw up a deed of sale. So it closed down? We have a potential buyer. The Jormungandr group will send a representative over soon to sign the sale and purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyways, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get going already. Okay. You see an unmoving man covered in a layer of frost. I think he's already... I see that. With some difficulty, you open the man's frozen coat and take his wallet out of the coat's inner pocket. Everard Rodensgaard, Chief Inspector, Specialization Industrial Real Estate. He kind of looks like you in his photo. A little bit. Hey, wait, you don't know what I look like. That was a joke. A small wad of bills with a few Actually, he does, because he came with you out of the book. Small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount coupons tucked between them. Are you not going to take the money? It's not like he needs it, You're trying to test my morals. No, I'm not going to take his money. I can't use it in the real world. I know. The notes would just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the books. That's not the only reason. These say pounds instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now. So that means there must be some way to take them out of the book. You shrug. Okay, I think I needed 2 batteries here. Yeah, okay. But I'm going to take the battery out in a minute. See ya. Okay, now I put a battery in the upper slot. Looks like we need another battery. Yeah, I got one. Panel starts buzzing. I think it's working. Finally. The light on the lever turns green, which means I can now... Well. That's not what I was expecting was going to come from that. Locking mechanisms tied the lever's position. So it has to be... Oh, man, I was hoping to do that and go get Modi. Okay. Factory yard. What the hell happened here? Someone really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess, that was the door leading to the hammer? We'll have to find the back door. Crowbar parts. A robot with an axe sticking out of its head sits motionless in the snow. Do you think it's, you know... As you get closer, you see the axe is deep enough in the robot's head that it also went through its body. There's no battery in this one. We could have used it since everything in this book seems to be battery operated. Someone sure went to town here. You look at the robot's back to read the tag on its neck. This one was Thrud. If you find an extra battery, I think you should wake this one up. Maybe it can tell us something. Okay, let's find another battery. Right. No, not yet. You examine the metal tags in the back of the broken robot's head. This one was Uller. Uller is beyond help now. True, but it looks like there's something inside. You open the cover. Inside, the battery is lit up, running on emergency power. Another battery, not bad. Okay. So now I can talk to this guy. This makes me a little nervous. 95% certainty. Launching countermeasure program. The robot turns to you. Its robotic hands open and close threateningly. Damn, I guess that axe really damaged it. Be careful. Thrud, that's your name, right? That's right. I'm Thrud, worker robot at Thor Station. How about we just calm down and talk a little bit, okay? After all, I brought you back to life. I will no longer believe the human. My only response is retaliation. It's going to attack. Aw, man. Going to electrify, huh? Oh, it was electrified. Okay. Ow. The robot falls heavily into the snow. Maybe it's an apple for the head, I know. Urgent repairs needed. Fortunately, the batteries survived the fight. Okay. Well, you know what we're doing now. Going to get our boy Modi. We got a battery. Also, I don't have any ink bottles left, do I? Man, that's bad. Okay, well. Okay, we used up our one apple. Modi, I'm coming to get ya. Any spare batteries that can leave in the robot? What do you mean? Yes, I do. I have a battery. Aw, man. Let the record show that I'm trying to get Modi reactivated, okay? Entrance to the power plant is blocked. Okay. Wait. Go right or left. Whoa, vehicle lot. Okay, we can extract that. It's not a lot, though. We can create a crowbar. Do I not have a crowbar yet, though? Let me see. I do not have a crowbar. Alright, well, I'm going to need one, I bet. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. More ink. There's a factory crate sticking out of the frozen snow. Snow's too hard, almost icy. The crate's buried too deep. So it says that there's something about a shovel. So I'll need to be able to build a shovel, presumably, later on. I guess there's no... Are there batteries in this or not? 3 battery slots. Let me guess. This is the back door to the facility? That's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. I'm going to take that right now because we need 3 and we might need this battery later on for something else. Off-road vehicle door. There must be a battery in this, right? Enormous car is sunk into the snow. Right underneath it is a blue puddle. Yeah, someone's going to have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually... Oh, come on. Look over there. One of the robots drove off. I just found it in the text. And a robot means a spare battery. Ah, damn. It wouldn't take an expert to see there's no way this car will run right now. It's leaking some kind of blue liquid and the leak needs to be stopped. Any ideas? One of the transmission valves is shot. Does that tell you anything? Okay, so the valve, that means silence falls. Roderick's cage vibrates impatiently against your chest. All right, I have no idea what that means. And we need to get under the car and check, I assume. Coat's gonna get dirty, but there's no other choice. With a grunt, you lie down on your back and use your feet to push yourself underneath. The hole should be there somewhere. You see at least a dozen thick tubes. They're all covered in a thick layer of dirt and oil residue. I see a bunch of tubes. Alright, so feel around and find the one that's broken. You serious? That's gonna take... Oh, there's something written here. Words are messily scratched onto the bottom of the car. Deal with your own crap yourself, Thor. How controversial. And too aggressive for robots. It was a human. It says his name was Thialfi. So what are we gonna do about the car? Maybe your neighbor has a car repair kit? You get along with him, right? My neighbor doesn't have a car. There's no point in having a car where I live. Everything's in walking distance. Fine, we'll look in the book. Since there must be a car repair kit. Ink won't work, and I'm clueless when it comes to cars. Okay, so we're going to need a... that means that we are going to need a car repair kit, which presumably we can find well. I am doing well. Thank you, guys. Shield. Yes, I am. So far, so good. So far, this has been working pretty well, it seems to me, my remote setup. Still have some tweaks and adjustments I have to make to streamline this, but so far, so good. So that's good. And I'm going to be here for another, probably, I would say, 25 minutes to a half hour, and then I'm going to wrap up. Because I have over on my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm playing my Shire Adventures campaign, and I've got to set up here for that. So far, so good. I hope you were also doing well, guys. Shield. Okay, so we're going to need a car repair kit, and we can't get that here, so... Does it tell me what I need to make a car repair kit? It does not. Okay. I also don't have an empty bottle. I don't have anything. Oops. There we go. Back to the yard. These robots remind me of some of the robots in Machinarium. Also so far this has been a pretty consistent, like 60 frames a second, occasionally dropping to like 50, but usually between 50 and 60, so that's good. There's a tightly closed crate lying in the snow. Hook the crowbar into the lid and break the lock. We got more tools. Okay, that's good. Very happy about that. Pristine snowy landscape is interrupted by two metal legs sticking out of a snowbank. Another robot. Means another battery, which wouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly. No questions, no names, no nothing. Alright, just cold, quick, unfeeling work. That's right. Approach the robot and start digging into the snow. Or rather, you try to dig. The snow is resistant and your hands rapidly start to freeze. Damn, the snow's too frozen. I need a shovel. You gonna ask your neighbor again? You look around, not a soul in sight. There's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Ah, so we've got to go to our neighbors. Time to go talk to Henry. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I think this game is very, very interesting. What I like about it so far, and we'll see, I've only gone, this is my second book but that I've gone into, is very different books. Here's a sledgehammer and the lockpick. Can I borrow a shovel? Exactly. Poor old Henry. But what I like about it is the fact that so far the environments that I've gone into have been very different, and the story concepts are different. And I think this is an interesting kind of vignette storytelling. I still don't know why I have these writer's shackles on overall, but being able to go into these individual books and make these individual decisions in these very different kinds of worlds, I think that's interesting to me. So very neat conceptually. Okay. Oh wait, that's my bedroom, which I'm going to go to now. Time to go talk to our boy Henry. It might not be him. It might be one of the others. Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's me again. What's that? Speak up. It's Etienne, your neighbor. Ah, yes. Did you bring back my sledgehammer? Do you know what happened to your downstairs neighbor? To who? Your downstairs neighbor. There were strange noises coming from his apartment last night. Downstairs? I don't know anyone downstairs. No one's lived there for 100 years or so. You have a snow shovel? Sorry to bother you, but do you have a snow shovel? A snow shovel? But it's summer. Also, where's my sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. I'm still struggling with that nail. But right now I really need a shovel. Bah, damn you. There's a shovel in the building storage room downstairs. Go get it yourself. Got it, thanks a lot. But I'll still be waiting for my sledgehammer. I'll bring it back this week, I promise. Retreating footsteps. Henry, the plot twist is that Henry is actually the big bad guy. Big bad evil guy, clearly. It's locked. I would need a key. Oh wait, there's a snow shovel. Good, I thought I was going to have to do that thing. I think he broke it, I guess? Also, that is not a... I'm here to tell you that's not a snow shovel. It's just a shovel. Alright, here we go. There's something else we had to dig out, too. He might have left it in the book also, and I couldn't get back into the book, so there's that, too. Oh, wait, let me save it. Oops, my bad. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. It looks like they take everything that you get from a book, and then you have to, like, find new stuff again in the book, is what it sounds like. Okay. Well, did your neighbor lend you a shovel? You brandish the shovel like a knight's sword. Okay, then get cracking before it snows again. The shovel bites deeply into the snow. You make good progress. Oh, you hadn't seen that effect yet, Gaia Shield, right? Robot you dug out seems to be asleep. All you hear is quiet mumbling coming from it. Thank you for the follow on my channel, Rothkeen. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Once I finish working, I can play. I am 15% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Magni will be so jealous. You slowly turn the robot face down. The battery hatch is just like the ones you've seen before. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play. Oh, God. These are so awful. I'll build a snowman. They're doing it, but it's purposefully silly like this. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, before I go any further, I want to find that other thing to dig out. What was the other thing I needed to dig? Was it... maybe down here? No. No, it must be here. There was something that I saw... yeah. Oh, for sure. It's just, it's humor that, yeah. Yeah. It's this bin. We need the battery. Dig it out with a shovel. Start shoving the snow away from the crate, knocking chunks of ice off it. Soon you've cleared it completely. Pieces of metal and more coins. That will be good for ink. $83. Not enough to make a bottle yet, but soon. Still need rags to make pliers. Still need a lockpick. I do have tools already. Okay. I wanted to do that before I forgot that I had that other thing that was there. Something can be dug out. This will help you dig it out. Okay. I think I have 2 batteries here. Label on the panel says storage. Get that one. We need another battery. There we go. Panel buzzes and lights up. Light on the lever turns green. This is just not what I would expect as your method of sort of handling these things. The warehouse. Unpowered robot. Corner of the room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of frost. Nothing in the battery hatch. Hey, look, there's something in its hand. The robot's one intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. You pry apart the metal fingers and unfold the paper. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory. There's even an X marked. Looks like we found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? You put the paper in your pocket. Old photo of some section of the factory. One snowbank is marked with a red X. Presumably that's where I have to dig. Panel's broken. Battery won't help. Panel needs a battery to power it. Yeah, exactly, which is why it's sort of silly, but I like it. I like the silliness. Toolbox. You look at the toolbox. Of course, it's locked too. I'm so goddamn tired of this. Everything's always locked. That's it. What's wrong? No, I'm not going out to look for lockpicks enough. I've had enough. You put a drop of ink on the lock. Suddenly the shackles around your wrist give off a burning coldness. Ugh. Don't you think you're using ink a little too often? Isn't it dangerous to control someone else's book? What was that? I didn't expect one drop of ink to cause so much resonance. You're risking rejection if you keep that up, and then we'd be... Sure, it was just a coincidence. You open the toolbox and take out a repair kit. By the way, you move the box off the table. This is a solid table. We could put together something useful here. Okay. Still need more rags, but I do have a repair kit now. The whole using too much ink thing is a little bit troubling, frankly. Alright. Oh, shoot. And I have to move the lever, right? Okay. So I gotta move the lever back. Okay, so now we go back and repair the car. Yep. Yep. Box of tools. Okay. You feel much more confident now that you have a car repair kit. Okay, get ready to get your hands dirty, Etienne. Fine. So you said I have to feel around all the tubes? 1 hour later. Overall, it was much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope I never have to work on a car again. But at least it was informative. Yeah, I would imagine so. 2 unpowered robots in the back of the car. You lean one of the robots forward away from the seat and look at the battery hatch, but it's empty. All you see is a cable leading from the robot to the car's control panel. Were they powering the car? Nice. You examine the car's control panel. It's covered in a light layer of frost. Hey, do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash you were in with the alchemist Roderick. Fortunately, thought you did it on purpose. Oh, sorry, Roderick fortunately thought you did it on purpose. Let me examine the glove box. There's a small booklet in the glove box. Tan Grisnir Military Off-Road Vehicle Operating Instructions. Military? You continue to study the cover. Below the title, you notice a small logo and the words, approved for use by Minister of War Tyr Wotanson. I guess this is no toy. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Oh, there's a stamp on the back. Decommissioned from service. Looks like it's being used for other purposes now. Phew. But we should still be careful, just in case it still launches rockets. You see 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. Okay, I have batteries. Okay. It's working! You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. What the... Hello? Hello? Damn. Who are you two? I am Modi 2. I am Modi 3. Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it came to names. We're just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State the purpose for your use of the vehicle. State the purpose. I'm going out to look for a robot. Which robot would that be? Who is it? I don't know its name. Probably Moody or Nudie or someone like that. Purpose authorization failed. Failed. Commencing countdown to trespasser elimination. Commencing. 10, 9. Hold on, I said I'm going to help a robot. 7, 6. Thor wants me to go see him. Thor? Thor? Yeah, he called me. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car? Of course, we are obligated to do anything Thor says. Says. I'll be on my way then. Have a nice trip. Trip. Okay. You get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you don't really know how to drive? I'm glad I didn't have to take out these robots. No time like the present to learn. Are we there yet? I don't know. You've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far it got? Ugh. How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? You still haven't remembered anything about your book? Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. I wonder if this is actually my character. That's not much help. I need more specific details, and names are ideal. Why do you need details? As soon as we finish all these jobs, I'm going to try and find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think it's worth a try. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back... Ooh! I'll be unstoppable. Watch out! You miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Phew, I was close. Why don't you tell me more about your books? Well, were they about evil corporations too, or power plants and robots? No, I didn't focus on the setting much. The characters were more important to me. I want to create characters that feel truly alive. That's my ultimate goal. Oh, that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them, it's just when I see their lack of depth that they're not realistic. Depth? During a conversation, it's easy to tell if a character is capable of thinking for themselves, or if all they can do is recite the lines they're given. What category do I fall under? I think you were written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. What's an original author? They lived before our time and created the most iconic stories ever known. True masters of the pen. I've even heard they couldn't jump into books, so I have no idea how they managed to create all that. But not a single one of them kept writing after the war. I don't know why. Now we have this new generation of writers where everything is rewritten or reworked. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See the car over there? This is an interesting storyline. Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn. Okay. The robots talk to each other, paying no attention to you. How come everyone else gets to go outside except us? Why? That's what I'm asking. Why? Why? That's what I'm asking. What's going on here? Let's not bother them. Okay. Okay, snowy plain. Oh, he's building a snowman! Okay. More tools, that's good. Stall vehicle the robot arrived in. Okay. Gonna look at these, then I'm gonna talk to the robot. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to this robot. This is coming close to the end of where we'll stop, chat. We're going to do this just about 3 hours. I need to stop by 3:15 so I can get ready for the next stream on my own channel. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you. Snow falls from the clamp at the end of its arm. You wave your hand a few times and the robot's eyes blink. Hello, human. The leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon. However, I have something I need to complete first. You notice an odd-looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. A third smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet. This is a 73% snowman. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before. Appears to be a perfect copy of Modi, the robot you found hanging from the tree. The only difference is that the nameplate on the back of this one says Magni. That other robot was talking about wanting to show Magni about the snowman. Why were you insulating the pipes if there's nothing flowing through them? I was not insulating the pipes, I was fixing a leak. Eventually I will figure out what it was that disabled the heating system. I think it's because the power plant closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it. Calculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Calculating joke probability. It's not a joke. They closed it down after Thor died. Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities. Fine, do whatever you want with your pipes. The robot nods to you, then returns to building the snowman. It bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snowball around with its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. You place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Wait, maybe we should let it finish building the snowman first? You place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly yank it out. Ouch, it hurts, it hurts. The robot freezes, arms extended toward the snowman's head, as if hoping to finish it before it plunges into eternal darkness. You navigate around the robot as you roll a snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head. Placing it firmly on top of the odd snowman, you use your fingers to add 2 eyes, a hole for the nose, and a smile. That really is a 73% perfect snowman. Most certainly is. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So we're going to head back to the factory. We're going to open up that door, and that's where we'll wrap it up for today. And battery, right slot. Guess we can go back now. Who are you? Ooh. You're asking again? I was just here. I'm Etienne. I brought you here on Thor's orders, remember? Authorization successful. Successful. Those two are starting to get on my nerves. Ooh, there's an autopilot button. A what now? You know, autopilot. The car will drive us back by itself. I won't even need to steer. Well, that's good news. I'm going to take a little nap. Hold on, I thought maybe you could tell me about the original authors. Etienne, hey. He's asleep already. Well, when the power went out, right? Okay. Now, take out both batteries. Oh, I already did this. Right, okay, we leave. Go outside, and then we go here. Nothing else to extract, but now the thing is, though, I don't want to craft either of those because, well, we do have 2 tools, I guess. Actually, I take that back. I will do both of them. Although I don't have enough metal. Ah, shoot. I was looking at the tools. Okay, that's fine. I may need a lockpick anyway, and the game's not going to hard freeze that way, so. Okay, we're going to open this up. Upper slot. I meant to do the... Okay. I know, right? And here we are, the factory and the conveyor belt. The panel and a conveyor panel and a whole bunch of other stuff. And that is something we will check out. There's also a select chapter button now at a later point. But not, he said, right now. Because now I got to rise up on out of here. But that was fun. I really like that. And I think, I don't know how you folks felt about it, but I think this game is good. It is right up my alley. and we're going to play more of it. The next couple of video game sessions on Pen and Pixels, I am going to be playing this game. It's not a very long game, so my guess is it'll probably take 2 more sessions, I think, to finish. And then after that, we will be playing the last DLC for Solasta, Crown of the Magister. And when that's done, we will come back probably to Chained Echoes. But seems like a fun game. I'm very much into this. I think this is good stuff, and you can get it on GOG.com, which is of course the version that I was playing today, so you can definitely check that out. Now, quick note about schedule, by the way. I'm going to be over on my channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, so a little over 45 minutes from now, playing some Shire Adventures. If you want some Hobbit role-playing in your future, you should definitely check that out. Kilgore Trout will be back up here in, I think, 6 hours or something like that to play some more System Shocks. You'll be able to get that from him. I will be on my own channel, as I said, later today, and then I will be on my channel again on Friday and Saturday night. I will not, however, be here next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is July 4th, and I'm going to be taking that off both on my channel and this channel because it's a holiday in the U.S., and I am, as you can see, not in my normal setup. I am out here in the Pacific Northwest. My remote setup worked exactly as I wanted it to, actually. Again, I have to do some streamlining, but I'm really happy with how this came together, so that worked. But in the meantime, it means that I obviously can't work everything together that I would like to. So I am going to have to streamline and fix a couple things. But for the most part, it worked really well. But I'm out here with in-laws, and there's going to be a whole get-together and all that business. So no stream on either my channel or on GOG.com's channel, from me, that is, next Tuesday. But then the week after that, we'll be back into it. We'll have our Talisman Adventures this month, of course. We'll have Ghosts of Saltmarsh as well. So we will have a lot more of that stuff happening down the line. And more of this game when I play video game stuff again. As I say, this game will be next on the video game docket, and then one more session after that of this, and then moving on to the Solasta DLC. So if you like what you saw and heard, please follow us here in the channel. Please check out as well, please subscribe to us here on the channel, as several of you did today. That is always appreciated because that supports the streamers, and you get those DRM-free emotes to use everywhere across Twitch. Excuse me. And last but certainly not least, if you haven't done so, please click through and check out our individual channels, as a couple of you did today, because we have our own individual Patreons and subsystems and stuff like that. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it very much. Spread the word about this. If you do pick up the game, go over to my channel, find my GOG affiliate link, and get it through that. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it throws a couple extra bucks my way. And either way, definitely I recommend this game from what I've played so far. 3 hours in, 2 hours and 45 minutes really, and I like it a lot. I think it's good stuff. So that's it for me. Thanks everyone, and everyone please be good to each other. See you all soon. Bye for now.